Welcome to Crypto Cliffnotes. It's your boy Jonah
And Pat.
and today what we're going to be going into is three coins that we've been looking into that we're looking to accumulate and three NFT projects that you guys should take a look at. Let's get it. So our first coin that I'm going to bring up today is Eluvium. Ticker symbol is ILV. Currently sitting at $50.41. Cheap. And I'll show you why. First off, their circulating supply is 1.9 million. Their max supply is 10 million. So obviously there isn't a lot out in circulation. There's about 80% more that have to come out. And majority of that, if you take a look at their white paper, which I'm not going to currently bring out, is going to be used for gameplay, for wagering, for rewards, and stuff like that. Now, their all-time low has been around that $29, $30 range, and it's been all the way up to 1,800 back in November of 2021. So this thing has been up there, and this is way back when the game was barely even developed. I mean, they've came out with gameplay, which if you go to their website, you guys can check out this video. Amazing trailer. Super sick graphics. Honestly, I would consider this, in the in the NFT space itself, a AAA game. They've taken the past 2 to 3 years, a team of over, 50 individuals on their team, with amazing experience with, developing mainstream games for PlayStation, for PC, stuff like that. This is something special. Now, what's really cool with this, you're going to be able to, purchase these characters, these avatars, and you're going to be able to fight other people with these avatars. You're going to be able to, upgrade these characters, make them bigger, make them stronger, make them faster, make them, more agile. However, you want to upgrade them, you're going to be able to do that and fight against other people. Now, how can you earn? You can earn by playing, by doing the fighting. You can go and take your avatars and fight these other people for Ethereum and other rewards. And you're actually going to be able to earn by wagering on battles. For any of my gamblers out there, like myself, I'll be honest, you can actually bet on these fights. So if you think one team is stronger than the other, you can bet for the stronger team. And, if you win, you earn rewards in Ethereum or, the ILV, the Eluvium token itself. All right. Now onto their land. Okay. Now, their land is very interesting. It's not just a piece of land that you can, just use or have a JPEG picture of on your computer or on your phone. You're actually going to be able to extract resources from this land. So it's really cool what you can do with this stuff. Their land is actually out right now. You can go onto their Eluvidex and actually purchase this land, and you can actually start right now extracting these resources from this land. All right. Now, you're going to have full ownership, obviously, as an NFT, a non-fungible token. And, with this project, this is going to be something really interesting to see in the next 2 to 3 years when this gaming sector takes off. I know you guys heard us talk about this gaming sector, and it's going to blow up. This one is a huge one. Eluvium, check it out. On to the next.
All right, guys. Next up is going to be Energy Web Token. So Energy Web Token is currently sitting at rank 243. We're sitting at a price of $3.02. Circulating supply is 30 million. In my opinion, it has a pretty low max supply of only 100 million. With those kind of numbers, price can go up significantly. If we look down to the past, when it came out, it was sitting around 50 cents. It's been as high as over $22. So even just with that, you got a potential 7x on this token right there. It did come down as the market was going into kind of a bear market. So we see a lot of potential in this token. So Energy Web, a little bit about it. It is going to work off of, obviously, the energy sector, which we all know is one of the biggest sectors in the entire world when it comes to investing. Basically, they're going to work with decarbonization goals. So their team, they're already sitting with like a global team. They have partnerships with everyone from Shell to Google to Volkswagen, So they're moving ahead strong. They're steadily growing, steadily doing their research. Like we said, energy is not going anywhere. It is one of the top sectors in the world. This is why we think this has one of the biggest potentials. It is somewhat centralized right now, considering how many nodes are out there. But that's one thing right now I'm not worrying about. When we're dealing with the energy sector, that's one that is going to end up having a little bit of time to grow. There's going to be some regulations with this one. So it will stay a little bit centralized. That is okay. Like we said, they already have big partnerships. We've already even heard stuff with Amazon. And we're looking for big things to come out of this token. All right, and the next token I'm going to go over is one of our favorites by far, is Cardano, call symbol ADA. So it's currently ranked number 8 by CoinMarketCap overall. With blockchains, it is sitting in the top 5. Cardano has only been around since 2017. It came out pretty much the year I got into crypto. So this is one I've been following for a very long time. Love it. Think Charles is doing great things with it. Their NFT projects are starting to blow up, as we can see. Little bit about Cardano. So circulating supply, we're sitting at 34 billion. Market cap right now is a little over 11 billion. It's been trading just under 300 million in its 24-hour volume. So when it came out, it was sitting just under 2 cents. It has an all-time high of $3. Like I said, right now we're sitting at 33 cents. So just getting back to all-time high, we're looking at a 10x potential. But we see a lot more growth that could happen with this token. They are still so early in development. Like we said, they've only been out since 2017. There's a lot more to look forward to this. And Cardano is trying to do a lot of good things. They're trying to change the world for a better. They're not just looking at, let me get some money real quick. Let's just use this technology to create money. They're doing this for the good of the people. And that is one of the major things that we like about Cardano. The community in Cardano is super strong. They're very passionate about it. And this goes not only about just with the token, but I mean, even with the NFT marketplace. When you check out what we're going to get into right after this, when we're going to go into our next set of NFTs, that is going to be all based around Cardano. Because like we see a lot of upside in this. We look at them as our sleeping giant. I mean, if you check out news articles, you check out different exchanges and all, everyone seems very late and slow to the game when it comes to adding Cardano. They'll add stuff like Dogecoin and crazy meme coins before they add something with this like active technology. So in my opinion, this is gonna be the sleep in the giant. You're gonna need to do your own research on that. That is not financial advice, but this is one I am steadily dollar cost averaging and will continue to add this to my portfolio. Like I said, this is one of our biggest ones that we have been following. We love Cardano. Check it out. I highly recommend you check this token out. Check out their NFT marketplace, and that is what we are going to go and show you next.
All right, so moving into some top NFT, CNFT projects specifically. The first one we're going to start with is Jelly Cubes, the big investment group. Shout out to Jason, down to earth, man. He's someone that, you know, we're very connected to. We built that relationship because he's someone that knows where, you know, he wants to take his, you know, his block investment group, his alpha group that is associated with these NFTs. I mean, the art is very, very cool. The utility behind it more so just gives you access to, you know, their alpha group, provide you with information, tools, networking. At the end of the day, your network is your net worth. So, you know, within the utility, there's more opportunity with the network that you're going to make with these NFTs. They're sitting a current floor at 3,500. They've had a total amount of volume at 2.1 million volume. And as you can see, you know, once we take a look at the activity, the price and the volume has just steadily just been moving up, right? And at the end of the day, I know we want to see those big liftoffs. We want to see it go, you know, from 0 to 100 real quick. That's not like this project. You know, they have a total listings of 99 listed in the entire market out of 2,600. That's 3.81 listed at this moment. That's not a lot. So you can see the value that, this project gives, what Jason gives to, its holders, to its members. This thing is something special. There's going to be future utility for this. And just taking a look at the 7-day volume real quick, they're at number 2. They've brought in over 369,000 ADA volume within the last 7 days. That's different, especially considering we've been in a bear market for quite a while. So the next NFT that I'm going to bring up, which is another top project, actually number 16 on all-time volume. So it's a top 20 project, Mallard Order. This is a project that's, in my opinion, is going to be one of the top I'd say top 10 projects all time in the next few months. The value that they bring to their community, the involvement through Twitter Spaces, through Twitter, through YouTube, through all of the involvement and engagement that they have through the entire CNFT space. This is a top project. Even when they started, you had to do certain things. You had to do something different, not just get a whitelist for, going on Twitter, like and retweeting something. You actually had to work for it. So the value that they bring within their ecosystem, the value from their holders, the loyalness from their holders. I mean, this is something very, very special. Their floor is currently at 1379 with the all-time volume at 7.67 million ADA volume total. And as you can see with this project, they have steadily just been moving up in volume and in price. So this is a, PFP, a utility project. I don't consider this a PFP, just a PFP project. I think this is something that's going to, over time, bring utility throughout the CNFT ecosystem.
And the final project we would like to discuss is Clay Nation. Clay Nation is sitting number 3 at all-time volume with 32 million in volume. There's 10,000 of these items. Clay Nation has partnered with a bunch of different projects for multiple different style drops. They have their own land, what they call pitches. They have tokens out now. Clay was actually one of the first, if not the first, NFT we minted on Cardano. We got in, luckily, when they were very cheap. Now you can see they're sitting at a floor of 4,100. They continue to grow. Artwork's pretty cool. It's based around Clay figures. They're starting to make them a little bit more interactive so that they can run around their world once they get that going. And this is a project, like we said, they've been a top dog from the beginning. They're steadily developing. The girls are always out promoting this project. They are one of the top talks when you talk about Cardano projects, and that is another reason we love them so much. They are steadily developing. We are looking forward to see what happens with their pitches, what happens with their token, and just the steady growth. Like we said, this is not just going to be one of those PFPs. This is going to be a project that is actually, the way I see it, it's going to turn into some style business in the long run. They have partnerships that they've included with like Snoop Dogg, Good Charlotte. They have some big names that they use. So this is one that you want to keep your eyes out. This is a decent price to get them at considering the price of Cardano. I mean, when they were sitting a little lower, Cardano was sitting a lot higher. So the price is still a decent buy point in my opinion. And this is one, like I said, artwork, their creativity. This is one we're going to go for. We love this one.
That's going to be another episode of Crypto Cliff Notes. I hope you guys like this episode. Go ahead and hit that like. Go ahead and subscribe. Make sure you follow all our socials down below. Our podcast, our Twitter, our Instagram, our YouTube, all that good stuff. I'll put all the description of all the projects, of all the cryptos that we talked about down below. If you guys want to see more, go ahead and hit that subscribe and turn that notification bell on. See you guys on the next one. Peace.
See.